Hey, welcome to Draw Kids Draw, and today I'm going to draw Mary from Johnny Test. So, let's get started. I'm using a pencil, and I recommend you do too. If you have a pen, well, it's going to be difficult because I'm going to use guidelines in this one, and it's the easiest way to do it because we need to have the general shape of her head and make everything line up with it. So I'm going to draw basically a V shape, like a V here, like so, and then we'll want to make this V shape come up kind of in the shape of a, I don't know, a bell maybe? Is that what that'll be? I don't know. Her head is really long back, her hair like goes really far back, and so that's what that's generally going to look like. Next up, we're going to draw her chin. I like to draw her chin because that's the most important part of her face. So it's actually pointier than that. It comes down. It's a little V, like so. So that'll be her chin. Her nose will be right here. And her nose will help us. So the nose is a little bit forward from the chin, as you can see. So if you go straight up here, it's a little bit forward and over a bit. That's her nose, and her lips. Her mouth is going to be right. I'm going to draw the bottom of her. No, I'm going to just draw her little mouth. So like that. Draw her little mouth, just like that. And then we'll put a swoop and another swoop. Right just to the back of her lip there. Goes down a little bit. And there'll be a little line there. And then we draw a swoop for her bottom lip. There we go. That's her lips. And now we're going to move on to the glasses. So, glasses are yay thick up from her nose. They are going to go quite a distance. They're huge. Let's see. The bottom of her glasses end up near her chin, near her cheek here. And so they'll go sloop up here. I would say that's going to be the point of one glasses. And the other one is going to be probably about the same distance. So about there. It's my little trick for measuring things. I put my pencil down and I put my fingers where the lines are, and I use this, so then I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's pretty close. So that's good. So now the glasses swoop down. There's a swoop to them. There's a swoop to them. Swoop. Like so. Oh no, I made that too low. See how close that is to the nose? That's no good. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run with it. I'm going to use that as the bottom part of the glasses, and I'm going to make another line up here. Because her glasses are really thick, so they're about this thick. They're really thick. So I'll just use that as a reference, and I'll just trace along. There we go. Now I've made her glasses, and that's going to be the top part of her eyes. We're going to have to erase a little bit here in the center, but that's great. Actually, it worked out just fine. So now this line will swoop down, and it will run into the bottom of her nose here. Her glasses actually run into the bottom of her nose. So swoop it down, like so. Yes. They're almost like safety glasses. Maybe they are, because she is a scientist. And so then the other glasses will start here and swoop and end up here. So swoop and end up here. Cool. So you're going to see this come together in a sec, all these lines. So this line is how thick her glasses are. They're also going to be just as thick on the bottom. So we're going to draw a line here. So now we're drawing her actual eyes. And we'll draw a line here, and it'll come up to here. Like so. Cool. And like, we'll do it over here, and it'll come down and up. Kind of trace again, follow this line, leave a nice thick edge for coloring in all black, and there we go, we've got her other eye. So I might actually make this line go this way a bit more. And I might make this line go this way a little bit more. So I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, something's a bit off. So let me show you what that looks like. Oops, I erased my wrong line. It gets confusing sometimes. This is the one I wanted. And there. Okay. That's looking better. You know, I'm going to color this all in marker at some point, and so I'm going to do her glasses right now in marker just to... So I'm going to trace around here, because they are going to look better in black, and sometimes it's nice to see it kind of the way it's going to look. It might be weird, I don't know. I don't usually do this, but I felt like it today. But I'm going to trace the whole thing in marker when I'm done. So it'll probably all come together. Might have to be patient. Okay, so I'll get my fat marker here. This is my coloring in marker, because it's fatter. So if you guys find I'm going too quick or anything like that, just press pause, slap that space bar, and that'll slow me down for sure. So you can catch up. You can press rewind. You know, not rewind, but you can like move the cursor back there, find the spot where you're at. I don't like to go too slow because you want to keep it interesting, right? Maybe sometimes you aren't drawing along. Maybe you're just watching. So if you're drawing along, you gotta pause. If you're just watching, then that's great too. Some people say I'm going too slow, so it's like, I don't know what to do. If I am going too slow though, there is a button on the bottom here, a little gear button. Click the gear, and you can actually change the speed of the video. You can make me go twice as fast if you want. So that's not too bad. Now I'm going to draw a pupil for her. Her pupils are kind of like a blue-green. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to color these in. I didn't color in Johnny or Dookie, so I probably won't. So we'll draw her other pupil over here, and her pupil actually does go out past her cheek line, her face line, which is kind of interesting. So I'll lightly shade that in. Lightly, maybe a little darker, because now that the glasses are black, I can see how black it's going to be. There we go. Cool. So that's good. Now we're going to do her hair. Her hair is going to start right here. And sometimes it overlaps on the glasses. It's not going to today because I already colored them in. So it's going to go up like so. Big swoosh. And comes down and goes up over here. So down and way up over here. And there's actually a moon thing up here. It's kind of a circle and a circle. That's kind of how I do it. So I'm going to not color that in because it's actually not outlined in the cartoon. Her moon, I don't know, hair thing. So I'm going to keep going with the hair. Oh, I'm going to draw her ear. Her ear is going to come, like, think of this line here coming up. So it goes kind of out, curves, and then shoots down. And then there's a hard angle. Boop! In. That's her ear. And their glasses actually come in right there. I guess I might as well color that in with pencil too. There we go. So now I can finish up her hair. Comes down like so. Her ear has a squiggle. 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 So it kind of looks like a backwards question mark. Sort of. Ish. There you go. So that's that. And, oh yeah, her hair up here continues along. So her hair would come down here. There's like a jag. So this, draw that line there. It'll make sense in a sec. That's her hair kind of coming down behind her head. And so she'll have 4 jags going across here. So 1, 2. This one kind of goes down and towards the center of her glasses. And then it comes up, 2, so that's 2, and then this one keeps going back 2. Kind of goes almost, it starts to swoop harder over to her eye or her pupil, and that one goes up. And then this one goes down, And then this one meets up with this one. There we go. So her hair is obviously red. I think you knew that. And what next? Oh yeah, her ponytail. No, I'm not going to do her ponytail yet. I'm going to do her neck. Her neck comes down because that's important for us to figure out the ponytail area. Her neck comes down, it's really long, and then the other one here. And this will keep going down into her shirt, and then there's a hard angle here. And right above there, there's her collar. So it comes up and it goes all the way up. So her lab coat collar would be there. And her other lab coat collar is going to go across almost a little bit higher than this one. Right about here. It goes up and down. And then her lab coat goes just straight down. That's easy. Her coat, or no, her t-shirt kind of ends up right about here. Halfway between area, and she's got another moon-shaped thing on her shirt because that's her thing. She likes moons, I guess. I don't actually know what that's about. And does anybody know what that's about? Why she has a moon and why Susan has a star? I don't really know. Is there a backstory to that? And so her shoulder will come down like so, and the arm, think of the shoulder going but not, and then draw it like this. She's got her arm on her hips. Continue this line down here. There we go. There's a line going across here. Boop. And if I'm going too fast, remember, press pause. That's the easiest way to slow me down. And her other arm is here. And we'll do this. There we go. Cool. Alright, so there's something missing, right? Her ponytail. So it's going to start about here. And it boops out quite a bit here. And then it's going to swoosh back in to about here. So boop it out. Boop. And then swoosh it in. Swoosh. And then think of Scaredy Squirrel or something. Her it spirals in, so it goes like so. Spiral it in like that. And then the bottom of her hair was going to come down here, and it traces around here and goes in. So just want that to meet up with that. One more thing left. She's got another swoosh. Comes down. Coming down, and it meets up here. So how will I do that? I guess I will. It comes from here, and like I think of the swoosh going like shh, shh. So that's how I kind of pretend it's happening when it's not, and that's that. So that needs to connect here and go around. So pop. Like so. Alright, so if you're coloring her in, I'm not going to. Her hair is going to be all red, and her eyes are kind of a bluey green, and she's got a little blue logo, and she's peach color. I'm just going to shade in her hair, and then I'm going to trace it all with black marker. So, thanks for watching. If this is your first time watching Jocket's Jaw, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and comment below. Send your suggestions to me if you want. Post in the comments. I don't reply to requests, but I do often reply to many other comments. So feel free to say whatever. And yeah, keep drawing, have fun, and we'll see you on the next video. I'm going to do Susan test right now, so she'll be up at the same time as Mary. Mary, quite contrary.